Hello and welcome to WiseLink Academy. Today's class we're looking at a problem under construction of triangle. The question says, as you can see the question below, it says construct a triangle PQR with side PQ equal to 80, comma, and angle PQR equal to is not given. It says QPR equal to 60 degrees. Show all construction lines. Very important. Question I says find the length PR and QR. II says inscribe a circle in the triangle PQR. Finally, name the triangle PQR. So first things first, I would like to draw an horizontal line. So I'll draw a line this way, horizontal line this way, as you can see. So I will come to this point here. Now observe the word used by the question. It says I have a triangle PQR. So I have a triangle PQR. So for PQR, so P comes first before Q before R. So I'll start with this is my point P. So P here. So I have my point P here. So P, for me to get to Q, I have to move what? 80. If you observe, it says with side PQ 80. So I'm going to take my meter rule and measure it. So from here to this point, you observe to this point here is 80. So this is my 80 here. That's P. I have my point Q here. So PQ. Finally, I need to get R. So R will be somewhere up, right? So R will be somewhere up here. So we don't know where R is yet. Now observe that they said an angle PQR equal to dash. Then that said QPR equal to 60 degree. If I'm given QPR to be equal to 60 degree, I'm focusing on the center, which is P. So this P itself is the 60 degree. So 60 degree. So I'll come to P and construct an angle of 60 degrees. So doing that, what do I get? So I'll go back to my normal concept of how to construct the angle. So I'll drop the link to how to construct angle in this video. So check this one of this video. You see a link that teaches you how to construct 60 degree and etc. So I'll come here with my compass. I'll come to point P and draw a semicircle this way. So as you can see my semicircle this way. Now here's the concept. I want to construct 60 degree. The shortcut to construct that is easy as come to this point, please, with the same radius I used to construct a semicircle, come to this point here and draw an arc this way. Automatically this part here is 60 degrees. So from here to here is what? 60 degree. I'll take my meter rule and extend that point with that point, like point P with that point together this way, as you can see. Next task. Now observe that I'm given point PQ as 80 as established. So this is 80 millimeter. Next task there, I've constructed an angle, a QPR as 60 degrees, which I'm done. The next part is to get a line that will cross this place that will give me exactly a triangle. Now here's the concept. If this man here is 60, so we expect that this part here should be 62. So if I have 60 here and 60 here, that's literally means I'm actually using the concept of equilateral triangle. So I'll come here again, the same procedure I applied there, I'll apply it here too. So come here, a semicircle this way. Observe, semicircle this way. So I'll come as usual. I will not come here and do this way because I'm trying to get a triangle. If I do it this way, I'll just have a parallel line. So I have to come here and act this way so that the line will combine with this to form a triangle. So I'll take it this way and use my meter rule, combine point Q and that point straight up this way. See, they have consigned, they have meet. So where they meet here is your point R, as you can see. So next task now is that I've gotten my triangle. Question I says find the length of PQ and QR. Now listen, P length of what? P R, and I have to find length of what? QR. Now observe to get the length of PR. So PR, observe PR, just measure it. This is PR from here to here. This gives me exactly 8. So my PR gives me 8 centimeter or 80 millimeter if I want to. So let's just, I think yes, this is millimeter. Let's use millimeter, 80 millimeter. Next task, measure your RQ as asked to find. So come here to this point. Observe that my RQ here is giving me about 8.4, right? So that's perhaps 84, so or 8.4 centimeter. So let's 84 millimeter, right? So I'm having them, you can see that they are almost close to each other, right? In centimeter, this gives you 8 centimeter. In centimeters, 8.4. So 8.4 approximately is still 8, right? That's the concept. So here's the concept. This man becomes what? An equilateral triangle, because what? All sides are what? Are equal. That's the concept. So question I is done. Find PR and QR, done. Next task there, it says inscribe a circle in the triangle. Now let's inscribe circle and triangle. When it comes to inscribing, what we mean is that the triangle here, the circle will be inside the triangle. This means inscribing. If I'm inscribing, it means that I'm trying to draw a circle in a triangle. In that case, I have to pick two angles. When it comes to inscribing, focus on getting angles. This is my triangle here. I have one angle here and one angle here. Let's pick these two angles. This angle here, come to this point here, strike an arc here, come here and cut the arc. Done. Come here to strike an arc here, come here and cut the arc. It's like bisecting. I'm done with that. Next task now is that I'll combine this, I'll join point Q and this together so that they'll meet. So join point Q and that point together. I have it this way, as you can see. Similarly, join point P and that point together. I have it this way. As you can see what I'm doing, what I'm having here. So this point here is the point where the two line meet. Is at that point I'll now get the circle, right? I'll get a circle. So coming down here, I have to do gauging. So come to this point here and gauge if they are proper. So so I have to gauge it for proper drawing. So I put at the center and try to observe if it's actually meeting each other. So I have to check. So try to draw the circle. So observe, I'm drawing the circle. As you can see, this is how to inscribe a circle in a triangle. So I'm done with question II. That's inscribe a circle in a triangle. Let's look at the last question. It says name the triangle PQR. Now, if here is 80, here is close to 80, and here is 80. So all sides are equal. For a triangle that has all sides equal, it means that what? Because what there? An equilateral triangle. So the question II, so I, right? I question is given as an equilateral triangle. So this is how you solve this particular question. See you in our next video.